But last week, Jay Powell sat down with a reporter, and among other things, she asked him, what about the framework review? And to me, he dropped a bomb. I mean, to me, a big revelation, pretty shocking, although I did not see anything written about it. The only person mentioning it on Twitter was me. And that was, he said the base case was an ordinary reaction function where the Fed does not commit to overshooting in the future if they have undershot their target. Wow, that's saying we're going to take FAIT, flexible average inflation targeting, and return to FIT, flexible inflation target. Yeah. I guess I was both shocked on several levels. One, they're going to abandon 20 years of research on makeup policy, level targeting, all that from the late 1990s in Japan to up to 2019. And two, it just seems so sudden. It seems we just adopted this in 2020, and you're going to throw this out the window. I mean, it seems very jarring for the Fed, which is typically very conservative. It makes small moves and gradual moves, not sudden 180-degree moves.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that statement of his. On the one hand, I do think that the tilt of the 2020 framework towards the employment mandate, away from inflation targeting, the expressed willingness to countenance overshoots, I do think that contributed to the mistake they made in 2021 of just waiting way too long and focusing too much policy and forward guidance, hanging themselves up on are we at full employment or not. On the other hand, when we adopted an explicit framework in 2012, we felt as if we were codifying decisions made in 1995 to target inflation at 2%. And the idea was a sort of quasi-constitutional document, something that would be relatively timeless, tweaked only in minor respects over time, and would serve as something that would guide people in forming expectations about policy 5, 10, 20 years ahead. So the idea of doing a review every 5 years is fine, but if you make wholesale changes every 5 years, it becomes less of an anchoring document than it does an expression of the current zeitgeist about policy conduct.